All right, let me see now if I got a heartbeat. There we go. There we go. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you hear dogs barking, though, it is not my dog. It is.
No, those are my two girls. Sorry.
Yeah, those are Leland's dogs, not my dogs, or dog, because I just have one. But so yeah, so I'm playing Jump Force, and I started it earlier, so I am past the intro and the tutorial. So I'm at the point where I have to pick a team. So I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna pick Goku.
You can't go wrong with Goku. If you have Luffy, he's also a great choice.
Yeah, that's the One Piece guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Straw Hat.
Yeah. All right. This is Goku's. Okay. I don't know who that is. My knowledge on anime goes to the extent of Dragon Ball Z. Now, do you remember Gabe?
Yep.
Yeah. Now, his knowledge on his knowledge of anime was extensive.
Hmm.
And so I would actually ask him, okay, who's that? Okay, what show is that from? Okay, what are their powers? I mean, what can they do? Okay, that's Naruto. I don't think I want to be on his team.
I don't blame you. I don't. I'm not. I'm not a Naruto guy. I watched enough of it. I just got bored.
Yeah. Okay, did I already go down that way? Yeah, I think I did. Uh, okay. Yeah, this one. I think this is Goku's.
Alpha, Gamma, Beta.
Oh no, this is One Piece.
That is definitely the Straw Hat.
Yeah. So you say he's a good one, right?
Luffy's always fun,
Okay.
especially because you also end up with Zoro, who's really good. Um,
Okay. The um the block scenes that just enter me
the block
into
scene.
yeah, it's a block scene. So if you're watching me on online, then yeah, if you're watching me online, then that's why. So we should be good to go. All right, I did not pay attention to what was said. Okay, I don't think I can upgrade just yet. All right. Okay, I'm about to go on a mission.
Missions
Okay.
are good. Missions unlock things.
Yeah. Well, it said there's no mission, so all right. So I guess I'm supposed to go and talk to him first. So I'll do that. I'll go to the next one.
Well, you have to talk to all of them.
Yeah, I think so. Before I can
Decide.
decide which one I
Makes
need to go to.
it makes sense.
All right, another block scene. Okay. Well, any team with Piccolo, it's a great team.
Eventually, I think you get to just pick them all. So
All right, and this is Naruto. Now, I did play. There was a PS4 game. It's a fighting game, Naruto, that I really enjoyed.
yeah, those are actually some pretty good ones from what I understand. Never played myself because I'm not into the fighting games like that. But
Okay. Okay, is it downstairs I'm supposed to go? Yeah, I don't know. I think it's yeah, I think it's supposed to go somewhere downstairs. There we go. All right, I am gonna go team. Oh, Alpha. Which one is which? I can't remember.
Alpha is Goku.
Okay. All right. I'm going Team Alpha. There we go. Start my training. All right. Here we go. Fighting Goku.
Blocked scene still.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Go, 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 go.
Oh, well,
So it's teaching you all the controls.
yeah.
Why do you look like Yamcha?
Uh, what?
You look like Yamcha or Krillin, like a tall Krillin.
I tried to find a hairstyle that fit, but you know, but I couldn't find one, so I just went bald.
I can understand that. Take him out. You can do it.
Oh, got me. Coco is kicking my tail. Well, maybe not, because I thought he was kicking my tail. All right, Mr. G is now part of the Alpha team. All right, Leland, you still on here? Or you off?
Oh, I'm still here. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not hearing.
Sorry. I'm trying to keep it muted so the girls don't keep barking nonstop.
Oh, yeah, gotcha.
No, I'm here and listening. It just keep sending into block scenes or whatever.
Yeah, every time it goes to a cut scene, then it blocks it.
That's pretty stupid.
Yeah, I know.
And that's their choice, I guess.
Okay. Okay, let's do key missions. Subdue the Venoms in New York. All right, so I'm going to use my character, Bam. And let's see, my second character, who should I pick? Piccolo. Can never go wrong with Piccolo. And who should be my third character? I got Naruto. I got this guy and that guy.
Sanji is a good choice,
That's this guy right here.
in my opinion. No, Sanji is the blonde hair One Piece to
Oh,
the left.
okay. Sanji. Okay.
No, not him.
Not him. That is Sanji. Okay.
That guy.
Okay. Yeah, I picked him. When you are awakened or the awakening gauge is at least 50% full, press R2 and X to fully deplete the awakening gauge and use the awakened ability, whatever that is. Okay. All right, we're about to find out what it is. Ah, that.
Is it still technically training?
Huh? Yeah, it's still,
Is it still
yeah,
training?
yeah, it's still giving me tutorials. Hey, my brother Corey,
What's up?
how you doing, man?
I'm doing well, doing well. Thought I'd join you. Thought I'd join you for a moment.
Awesome. Hey, say hello to my brother Leland, Corey.
What's up, Leland?
Hello, sir.
Leland, this
How,
is this
how's it going?
Going all right?
Excellent.
this is my brother. Sorry, I'm kind of focusing on trying to beat this girl
Why you keep throwing hard stuff?
because that's its power.
Especially when there's girls around, he's going to always throw hearts at them. Sanji's a massive flirt.
See, I didn't know that.
Wow, that's how do you say that's real harem anime uh stuff.
And he's always rejected as well, so.
Yeah, that's real harem anime stuff. So because so you beat the girl up because she rejected you?
Yeah, that's
Hey,
exactly.
hey, that's not a very good message that we're sending here.
Yeah,
Sanji would never actually lay hands on a girl.
That's not what I'm saying.
This, luckily, this is not canon. He is truly a true gentleman in the anime at least.
You gonna love me, and there's nothing you can do about it. And she says, "Nope." Good boy, the flames of rejection.
Yep.
You know, I thought for a moment that he was hitting her with hug attempts.
with what?
He's trying to hug her.
then, then he broke out an energy sword. Wow, yeah, that's that's just not taking rejection well at all. I got a question for you, Rod.
Yeah.
How'd you get from Tetris to this?
My camera is not operating. It's telling me an adapter, which I had one. I just bought one. So when I tried to hook Tetris up, then it just said that the camera wasn't working.
You mean the camera in your VR?
The PlayStation camera.
Got you, got you. Well, we didn't like that VR perspective anyway, because you we've had that discussion already.
Yeah, so I was gonna play another game, but yeah, because the VR wasn't working or the camera wasn't working.
Laurie, you didn't miss that at all. It was a mess. I mean, his head stayed tilted the whole time, and it's like he lost multiple viewers as a result of that. I tell you. So what game is this exactly?
This game is Jump Force, and
Jump Force.
yeah, it's got most of the
Oh, I saw
anime
some Dragon
characters.
Ball characters.
Yeah, it's got Naruto. It's got characters from One Piece. It's got characters from Dragon Ball Z. Um,
Think of it like Shonen Jump, Smash Brothers.
Gotcha. Okay. Now, how come you couldn't explain it that way? That was just simple and to the point.
isn't that what I said?
No,
So
you started into some long, convoluted
see,
dialogue.
you heard what you wanted to hear because I think I said that.
No, no, you didn't.
I think I did because
Maybe in your mind you did, but what came out of your mouth?
no, because
No,
you
no,
no,
no.
you said no. I saw some Dragon Ball. I said yeah, it's got all the characters on there.
But no, but see what he said made sense of the game. You just referenced a few characters that are in it.
It anyway.
But as far as
I
just the gameplay and all that, what I
I
would expect to
anyway
see,
anyway Leland.
that's rude,
I'm not gonna go back and forth with you.
man. Uh, What? Your dog not looking you in the face today? Why you get so upset at me?
I'm just not gonna go back and forth with you, Corey.
Man, okay. Leland, I don't know what took place before I got on, but I apologize for his antics because this he's usually not like this. Goodness, I mean, hey, uh, you did switch to decaf like I told you, right?
Leland, me and Corey go back and forth like this all the time, and
I can
and
tell.
Corey always instigates stuff. He's always starting stuff. Like Michael Jackson, he want to be starting something.
See, that's just not right at all. I mean, I don't know why you had to just describe me that way, like I'm an ongoing troublemaker. I can't help it that you cause these encounters.
As long as they're not random encounters.
I must agree that's been his MO since I've known him. You're not concentrating very well, are you?
No,
Because this is somewhat reminiscent of that Spider-Man game. Yeah, Leland, he got his backside handed to him multiple times.
that was because I had somebody talking in my ear,
Well,
Distracting.
excuse me
telling me all of the
for
stuff,
responding to the invite.
telling me all the stuff I was doing wrong.
I was helping.
I mean, I can do that if you want.
I encourage you to. I mean, because it, it can't get any worse, so he needs all the help he can get.
Oh, Leland, I was fighting the lizard, right? And he was hard to kill because you would beat him down and you would think that it's over, and then he like regains his strength, and so you have to beat him down like 3 or 4 times.
Hmm.
His face was well acquainted to the ground. I
Yeah,
mean, like wow,
yeah.
like
Lizard,
he got an
lizard.
asphalt makeover.
The lizard was hard to beat, and
It wasn't the only one.
Venom was hard to beat. Venom was exceptionally hard to beat.
I can imagine that.
Uh,
Don't encourage him. He was
what
just sorry.
was not. See, this is what I mean, Leland.
Hey, he knew what he was going to get when he sent that invite out, but he sent it anyway. So yeah, take your aggression out on Vegeta.
Oh, he went Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan on me.
No, he didn't. His hair's still black.
It's blue.
Okay, well
Yeah.
now it's different. I'm sorry, the feed is a little behind. I still think you're cheating with the sword though.
Think I'm cheating with what?
The sword.
That's my power.
Oh, interesting. That's still cheating. Ain't nobody else has sword. Matter of fact, you shoot Kamehameha waves too.
Yeah, I can do a Kamehameha
He,
wave.
he got a game genie connected to his PlayStation.
I wish I would have that hooked up to Lies of P.
Hey, you better watch what you say because that'll get you banned off the PlayStation Network. Just making mention of cheating.
Yep.
They gonna go back and review the video. What did he say?
Okay, why does Vegeta have no neck? Vegeta has no neck.
Because he's Vegeta.
Look at that hairdo. I mean, it's pushing his neck into his body. That's what's happening here. And when you think about it, all the blows he's taking to the top of the head, yeah, see, push his neck right into his body. Now I'm not seeing your feet anymore. Did you pause?
It's the he's in a block scene. Apparently, they decided to, in their infinite wisdom, to block all cutscenes.
Oh, huh.
Yeah, yeah, not me. The game is doing that every time it goes into a cutscene, it blocks it.
Oh, I thought you were still using Boost Mobile as your internet service provider.
See what I mean, Leland?
No,
See.
no disrespect to Boost Mobile out there. Howsoever, they that's strictly mobile devices, not game systems. That was a rather lengthy cutscene. Huh?
Yeah,
I mean, they ought to at least play a Walmart commercial or something during that.
at least.
You know what? I shouldn't have said that because that was coming.
Yep. But
We
that's your
never
own
even
fault.
started it. Oh goodness! This episode was brought to you by Boost Mobile, the number one unpreferred internet service provider for game systems. Was that your ankle biter, Rodney?
No, that's Leland's.
Okay. Oh, you have an ankle biter too?
I have two.
Yeah,
And
I
for
got
some
you.
reason, right now, they decide that they want to be barking nonstop instead of actually being quiet.
Long as you're not carrying them to work in your computer bag, it's cool. Rodney, on the other hand, he sneaks them to work every now and then.
Oh, George is so cute, though.
And this is a little too small for me.
Then you would have a problem with mine because I have two chihuahuas.
Oh, I feel your pain.
Mm, I love them.
Well, we had a couple chihuahuas growing up, and my sister spoiled those dogs, and they would even bite us. So I don't have fond memories of chihuahua.
Yeah, my mom's girl will attack my hand if I try and take any food or any of the plate from my mom
And
because she,
those dogs have hypodermic needles for teeth.
yeah, mine knows better though.
Uh, Mr. Rodney, how long
Yeah.
exactly is this cutscene?
Yeah,
Most games allow you to skip them.
it's several cutscenes, and this game does not allow me to skip them.
Of course not.
Wow. So your character there, who is that?
This is Mr. G.
That's a character that you made.
Yeah,
Okay, I thought so. That's that's how you see yourself.
not really. No.
So hey, which means if he got isekai, that's what he would look like.
Isekai, yeah, we wouldn't want that for Rodney unless it meant that he got his legs back.
He gonna show up in the other world in the tank top and all. Another cutscene?
Yeah,
Welcome to Shonen Jump.
yeah. I'm playing the story. If I was playing like just verses.
Well, I've never played it before, and this is letting me know to not to not play it.
Well, I mean, if you were playing online,
Uh,
Okay, key missions. All right, start with cleaning up.
you usually have some more action going on by now, with the exception of when you were playing Tetris. I don't know what you were thinking of that
All right.
Tetris is fun.
If you had tuned in to the beginning, I said that I'm playing
one. The
Tetris
music is so
because
cool.
I want you to experience the music in Tetris. It has awesome music.
Da, 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 da,
Well,
da,
no,
da,
it's a little bit
da, da,
more.
da.
It's a little bit more complex than that, man.
Rod, Rod Stewart.
I know. The Tetris effect is an interesting evolution of the game. Do you remember Luminous?
Yes.
Basically, Tetris effect reminds me of Luminous.
Well, it looked like somebody was having a psychedelic episode.
hmm Exactly.
Oh, how you gonna shoot me?
The only thing that was missing is the Journey soundtrack.
Oh, you just don't want to stop believing?
Good comeback. Because I didn't see the cutscene, I don't know why you attacked him. I mean, what did Barbie's husband ever do to you?
Well, he's being controlled by this
Barbie.
thing called an Umbra cube, and there's a bunch of them that's out there that that this Umbra cube is controlling, and they're trying to take over the world with that. So
So your mission is to beat it out of
basically, yeah,
Typical shonen jump fun.
him. Hey, did you just knock his Miami Vice jacket off?
yeah,
We're gonna have to have a little offline discussion about these cutscenes.
yeah. Well, every time it goes to a cutscene,
When they go to a cutscene, maybe you should set it to whereas a picture of your dog will come up.
well, if I could work that,
That'd be more entertaining than what I'm seeing.
if I can work that, I would, but I don't know how to do that, man.
Well, you need to look into it. I'm sure one of your students knows about this.
But you right.
True. I mean, you do teach a music technology class, right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. Well, I mean, I would have to teach them how to do that. Those kids don't know how to do a lot.
Wow. Hey, that Regina must not have anything to do because she was there before you did your mission, and don't tell me she's after your avatar.
No.
Just saying. Yeah. Yeah, there are that kind of people out there. Yeah, kind of crossover from the dark web.
So in each one that you free from the Umbra cube, then they become a part of your team.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Kind of like Team Tech.
Umberland.
So you said Umbra crystal, right? Or Umbra cube.
Yeah.
Yep.
How do you know that umbrella isn't behind it all?
How do I know that? What?
How do you know that umbrella isn't behind it all? I mean, Umbra cube.
Like,
I mean, it's
Well,
umbrella. I mean,
there's to be fair, there's no pharmaceuticals around here.
like Resident Evil umbrella.
yeah, maybe.
I mean,
Or the
hey.
secret organization trying to take over the world.
I mean, hey.
I mean, goodness, they already knocked down the Statue of Liberty, and I mean,
Are
that
you
looked
sure you're
like,
not conflating Resident Evil with Parasite Eve?
huh, okay, I could go with that one. I mean, goodness, but it's still a secret organization trying to take over the world. I mean that's Cocoa Beach, Florida, right there. I mean, at least what's left of it. Wow, that's just uh, what's the? Oh no, that's Jin. Okay,
Yeah, he's trying to.
Okay, so now who is Boruto? Who's that?
Naruto's son.
it's
Oh, okay. I
catch
thought
up, man.
I thought Naruto was a kid.
He
In
grew up.
Naruto, he is the Naruto Shippuden. He's basically teenage
Yeah, he's
to
Okage.
young adult, and now he's in Boruto. He's basically the head of the village.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, the number one knucklehead ninja finally made it to the top.
And so, how many episodes did that take? Like two, 300
Uh, Shows, not
That's
episodes.
that's like
Shows.
shows?
that's like asking that's like how many episodes of One Piece did it take?
You want you can skip the first what 500 episodes or so. Go straight to the time skip. Although the Impel Down series or saga is really good.
Now,
Let's see.
that episode is still not episode. That show is still going on, right?
Yep,
So they still looking for the One
new
Piece.
episodes every Sunday night.
So what exactly is the One Piece that they're looking for?
The treasure from Gold Roger.
Okay, and when they find this One Piece, what will happen?
Who knows?
Why are you trying to mess stuff up?
I mean, I just want to know because I'm not gonna sit and watch, 1,000 shows,
It's 1200 right now, I think.
1,200 shows for One Piece. So I just want to just let me stick to the end, skip to the end. All right, so the green-haired guy, who is that? Oh, Zoro.
Zoro,
Yeah,
Roronoa Zoro.
and he's from what show? One Piece.
One Piece. He's basically the vice captain of the ship
Okay.
of the Going Merry.
The three sword assassin.
Yeah, he
He carries a
basically
sword in
used
his
to
mouth.
be a pirate hunter.
He has to have
And
very strong neck muscles.
yes, he does.
See, all of that just completely went over Rodney's head.
I know.
You can tell by the silence.
I'm reading the screen. I'm not even paying attention to what y'all saying.
Rude much? You could have kept that to yourself. You just have to just say that you're ignoring us. That's like saying you don't want us to join you in the future.
Now, you and I both know that if I want to say something, then I will say it. I won't imply
Well,
anything.
well, get it off your chest, sir.
No, I'm just saying that's how we are. Okay, who's the clown dude?
Buggy. He's technically one of the villains, but he's comic relief.
What is his
Um,
name?
Buggy.
No, that's not Buggy. That's
Oh no, that's
His
uh,
Hisaka?
sorry, Hisoka.
Hisoka. Yeah,
Yeah, he's from Hunter x Hunter.
yeah.
Another
Just
really
like
good
yeah,
series.
that dude has issues. So
But
please just beat the tar out of him.
uh, those issues get worked out. But I wouldn't say he has issues overall. He's a bit
In the
crazy.
beginning, it's like, hey,
Well, yeah. But the thing is, his character arc is really good.
I give you that.
Uh,
I mean, him and Meruem are two of my favorite villains.
Yeah. Definitely a good villain. Or or anti-hero.
Well,
oh,
Meruem would be a straight villain, but yeah, he definitely was more anti. But still, their whole stories and all like that are some of the. I just really like Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, I like it. Did they do anything after Greed Island?
Yeah, that's where Meruem comes into play.
Yeah,
So,
that
because
was the last that was the last segment that I watched was on Greed Island, and like
that's because
I'll
for
get
the
back
longest
to it
time it
eventually.
was all you had. They released new seasons later.
Right.
That's right after that.
There's a few I've been following right now, like Solo Leveling.
Didn't really interest me when I looked at it, so I haven't watched it.
It was pretty. It's been pretty good.
I'm not the big action or shonen style anime guy, so
Uh-huh. Now, what do you prefer?
uh, for this season, there's not a lot. Um, I think here, Unwanted Undead Adventure has been good.
What's that?
Uh, Unwanted Undead Adventure,
Yeah. I can go with you on that one.
I've really enjoyed that one. Um, trying to think of some others. Like the only ones I watch on Fridays are Friday and Monday now, or Friday and Sunday, I guess technically. Um, I can't think of what the one was.
Yeah, I just have a a range of interests when it comes to anime, like Shangri-La Frontier.
I started
Uh,
that one, but I just got bored.
I like that the comedic element. Yeah,
And
that cracked me up. But there are a
whatever
few
her name
others
is.
that let me see. What's going on?
Mm,
Tsukimiki Moonlight Fantasy. I like that one.
that's one that's on my watch list, but I haven't watched it yet.
The
Um,
let's see, Villains Level 99. I may be a hidden boss, but I'm not the Demon Lord. It
I haven't seen that.
seems a
That's
little
another one that's
boring,
on
but I'm
my
trying to give it
list.
a chance.
I mean, I can't wait for the next. That time I got reincarnated as slime season.
Oh yeah, that's really good.
Rimuru Sensei.
Rimuru Tempest.
That's one that I actually read the novels too, and the
Really?
novels are yeah. There's basically three novels left. He said, or three volumes
Wow.
left. But considering they haven't even done the Tempest founding festival yet, there's a
Now
long
what
ways to
about
go.
Black Clover? Have you watched that one?
Which one?
Black Clover.
Black. I'm hearing an
Bl-
echo.
Black Clover.
Oh, Black Clover. Um, I started it. It was meh for me.
I got you. Well,
Mm,
let's bring it back because Rodney is like completely sitting on the outside here, and this is his feed.
Yeah, I have no idea what y'all talking about.
Buffy Paradise. That's what he needs to watch. It's so cute.
I've seen it. I've just not brought myself to watch
It is a really good watch, actually. It kind of breaks the isekai tropes in a lot of ways.
Now,
I mean,
that's a weird anime series right there.
what?
JoJo.
Oh,
I'm sorry, man. That was weird.
yeah. JoJo's is extremely hot weird.
Okay. The Sand Demon.
Gara.
Rodney,
How
you don't
sad is
even
it
know the
that I?
characters that you're playing with.
What?
I take that as a no.
I didn't hear you.
I said, you
You
don't
don't
even
know
know
the
the characters
characters
that
you're
you're playing
playing.
with.
I still didn't hear you. Both of y'all were talking at the same time.
Know your characters, man.
Well, this is my character right here. This guy.
And okay, there's Mr. D again. Tank Top Tiger. If you didn't get that reference, you got to go watch One Punch Man.
Which I've seen maybe 2 episodes of that show.
Of which one?
One Punch Man.
I haven't watched that one.
Like I said, it has a comedic element to it that I find hilarious. I like the first
Intelligent comedy is
scene.
fun.
So, just to give a little background on each other, Corey Leland and I, we became friends back in '99. We were at Lee University together, and we were in this group called the Evangelistic Singers. And so, and that's how me and Leland met, and we became good friends. I kind of looked after him. Um,
That he did.
May I ask him a question?
yeah, sure.
Did he ever kick you, Leland?
um, he never kicked, slapped a few times.
Maybe.
I did what to you?
No, I'm talking about full blown, unrestricted, full power kick. Yeah.
No,
See,
I'd never
I'll
kicked
let
you,
him
Leland.
explain that one.
no.
And Leland, Corey, and I, we met back in the early '90s, and we were
92.
'92. Yeah, we were in this group called Brothers in
The
Harmony.
Marine Corps.
Yeah, we were in the Marine Corps, and we were stationed on Paris Island, and we were in this group called Brothers in Harmony, and it was me, him, and uh, three other guys.
Al, Al Green, not the
Al,
famous
Al Green, not the famous one, Jerry,
one.
Ely, and
Terrence
Terrence.
Terrence Gomez, man, Gary. No, he goes by Yisrael. No, Al Yisrael.
Yeah, yeah, that's. I'm still not understanding that, but
He might be watching your channel.
well, I mean,
Here you go.
if he is, then he could send me a message explaining his name change,
Bing, bing.
and then I'll know.
Here comes the notification. But yeah, I'll let Rodney explain the whole kicking thing because I fear that I won't do it justice. I have another question for you. Did he find some of the most obscure places for you all to minister? Just like in the middle of nowhere, and you don't get home till like 2 in the morning.
Okay, I was not in charge of finding places for us to sing. That was
Yes, yes, you were.
I was no, I'm talking about with Leland. I was part of the group like
Oh,
Leland was. I wasn't in charge of the group,
I
not
got
yet
you.
anyway.
Yep.
But no, and we did go to some places that it's like, okay, why are we here? But I had no.
That's when you became part of it. You know, actually making the connections to for the places to minister at, right? Yeah,
I
I'm
had
sure it changed once you took the reins.
no, because I couldn't. I mean, I was looking for places where I could get where they could actually give us an offering
Uh huh.
because we
See,
had to. We
he,
had to.
he was cool. He was cool with it as long as we could go to a Sonic or not Sonic. What what was the place we used to go to?
Uh, what,
Uh, not Golden Corral. Shoney's. As
Oh,
long as I had a
Shoney's.
Shoney to get to, it was good.
I thought it was a huddle house.
No, no, man, we were hitting up Shoney.
Oh, okay.
I remember Shoney's.
Well, what my
Yeah.
what my brother Corey is alleging is
Oh, I have witness.
that
I have witnesses.
what
Oh,
what
I'm alleging nothing.
what he is alleging is that I would take them to places um, that was out in the middle of nowhere, and I would have to say that
Do I
these
need to call a
churches
witness?
these churches were out in the middle of nowhere, but in
Do I
my
need to
in my
call a witness?
in my own defense, I didn't even know where these churches were. They just said, "Hey, come to our
Do I
church."
need to call a witness?
They just said, "Hey, come to our church," and I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And I would
Answer
I
my
would get the
question.
name of the church. They would give me directions to the church, and we would go out to their church. I had no idea what this church is, where these
Mind
churches
you,
were. I didn't
this
go.
this was the day
I'm talking, man.
before GPS.
Yeah, I had no idea what these churches were. I didn't go out to these churches before they invited us. And
Yeah,
we
well,
were
that's enough.
and we were invited because people heard about us, and because I was heavy into the church scene, as far as me going out and singing places by myself before I met up with the group.
Hmm.
These people heard about me and heard about us and being in this group. And so when we went out to these places, it was because they had invited us, and I was the one that they got in touch with, and they
Hmm.
said, "Hey, come out to New Horizon Baptist Church. We're out here, St. Helena's Island." And I'm like, okay, so, and I say, hey, we got an invite to go out to this church. Now, I never went out to this church. I did not know where this church was myself. Um, and if I had known where this church was myself, um, we probably would have rode out there so we could kind of like scope it out. But,
I have a
I,
question for you.
what?
So, based on your testimony, sir, how can you say what I said was alleged?
How can I say what?
Because you just confirmed exactly what I said. There was no alleging to it.
Yeah, well, you complaining like I had y'all out there in the boonies, and I knew that I had y'all out there in the boonies. That's what I'm saying. That's alleged. That I knew that's where we were going. When I'm telling you that I did not know myself where we were going, I just said there was somebody that heard about us. They got in touch with me, and they said, you know, come out to our church. I said yes I um, before
Before you
I'd
knew about it.
actually yeah, before I knew what the church was. So what you're saying is that yeah, I knew I took y'all out there to these places in the boondocks, and I knew that's where we were going. When I'm telling you, I didn't even know where we were going.
Redirect, Your Honor. Okay. The fact that you are very familiar with the church music scene and you were pretty well versed where most of these places were. So I think it
No,
would have
these
been a safe
places.
assumption. Wait. I'm talking.
Okay, go ahead.
You know, I object that interruption, Your Honor. As I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted. So, with him being so knowledgeable of the number of fellowships and everything in that particular area, and he came across a place that offered him an invitation to a place where he's never heard of. That says something. So that being said, you knew at the least if you didn't know where the place was, yeah, this place might be on the sticks. Like case in point, one church was on Lost Island Road. That ought to tell you something.
Were there a lot of lofts there?
No, 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 no. Now you got to keep in mind this was before Google Maps. This was before GPSs and all that stuff. This is back when it was all about Rand McNally,
You missed the
and they
joke.
didn't have maps. They didn't have maps like that.
You missed the
So
joke.
I'm being serious.
I know, so was I.
No, he. Oh wow, you just that looks like it hurt.
Yeah, really. Oh, trunks. Or is that
I'm
just
talking
hints?
about just for distracting
That's
you.
Dai. What show is he from?
Die?
Yeah.
Oh, Die from Dragon Quest or Dragon Warrior.
That's right. That's right.
I forgot that was actually a Shonen Jump manga for the Die part.
So now hindsight, I should have said, "Hey, we've been invited to go sing at this church. Let's go see where it is."
You could have,
I could have, yes,
but you didn't.
yeah, and y'all came along with me. So I don't know why you're complaining
And,
that.
and let you know, and let you kind of know where we were then.
Yeah, y'all went right along with me.
Blind.
So I don't know. I don't know why there's a complaint.
Oh, there's no complaint. At no point did I ever say that I didn't like the fact that you led us to some of these rather obscure places to live. Whereas they usually had us sing last, and
because
they
because
most
we were
cases
the we
didn't
were
get the
the
name right.
because we were the headliner. I mean, and they no, they didn't get the name right. But I mean, we were basically,
He said the headline.
yeah, we were the headliners. So the headliner goes last.
So they didn't have you sing last because you were late.
No, we were
Oh
there on
no,
time.
we were always on time. Matter of fact, we got there earlier than some of the other ones.
Yeah.
Did you really change that much between that and then and Lee?
Did I really what?
I seem to recall us constantly being late in EVS.
Well,
And
I
I believe it
mean,
was called CPT.
yeah, I mean, it wasn't my fault though that we were late.
My very first service with EVS, we show up to the church just as they're starting worship. We literally walk in while they're starting worship.
Okay, I don't remember that. What church was that?
It was over in Chattanooga or Dalton, one of the two. I forget which one.
You know, Leland, that probably stemmed from the fact that all those times that we were on time, and again, we didn't leave till very late. So I guess his whole ideology changed to the point that, you know what, we're going to get there just in time to sing.
Hey, I'm telling you, I was not in charge of EBS. So that
He
was
wasn't. That was Leroy.
so that was not my thing. So the fact, Leland, that you even said that, And you
I
know,
just remember it's just we were always late.
yeah, well, you know good and time well that it wasn't because of me.
No, true.
Wait, good and what? Well,
Huh?
Hmm?
good and what? Well,
Good and time well.
good and time. Well, wow. That got to be a Cocoa Beach saying right there. I've never heard that one before. Good and time. Well,
Yeah, so you know that
I'm gonna
was
have to ask, I'm gonna have to ask a few people have they ever heard that one before. Good and time. Well,
we were always we were kind of always late. Remember we did that that thing in Knoxville,
Uh, which one?
Winterfest.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were late for that too cuz
I don't.
we couldn't find it.
That was not a fun Winterfest.
No.
It was
No.
that arrangement of the song was just plain
I hated
no.
it. I hated it because
I mean, getting to sing with Anointed was nice, but still.
yeah. So what we're talking about, Corey, is they have Winterfest in Knoxville every year, and they just invite all of the youth from all over the country to come in, and they have this big youth conference fest or whatever. But we were invited. We were invited to sing there, and
uh-huh.
it was all of the lead groups that that we had.
Mass
So
choir.
yeah, so all of us, we got together and they did this reimagining of this song called "Revive Us Again"
Revive us.
by Anointed, right?
Okay.
And so they highlighted all of the groups, and each part was like tailored.
Highlighted.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, that's what I mean. Tailored to how our singing styles were. So we were black gospel. So our part was oh, if I can remember, revive
Revive
us
us
again,
again.
revive us again, send your anointing
We
on
want you
us,
to.
something like that.
We're
Revive
going
us
to revive
again.
us. Yeah.
That.
It was every bit as stereotypical as you can find for someone who doesn't understand gospel writing.
Yeah, so somebody basically somebody white writing black gospel stuff
Bradley Knight.
that that doesn't know how black gospel is supposed to sound. And
It,
so
it was a Bradley Knight arrangement.
yeah. And so they actually had me up there singing some part because
You you
uh,
got to sing at during the music explosion, not music, the music festival. The what was it when we did the mass choir?
no, they had me up there. I remember up there singing a lead to one song. Was it that one or was it something else?
I don't know because if you were up there, I didn't. I know they had a United up there for the not United Anointed
Hmm.
for the actual song.
Yeah, I think it was that song. But anyway, they had me up there because they needed the black vase up there, basically. Oh man, and Corey, we were so tired because we had just
You
come
just
from
come back
Florida.
from. Well, I thought that was the Virginia trip.
No, we had just come back. We were in Florida all week, and then we came back. Um, I think we came back that Thursday, and then that Friday, we got on the bus and went to Knoxville,
Hmm.
and we did Winterfest. And Corey, we were so tired. We were sitting up there. We were going to sleep. And do you remember Rob Parsley?
Yes.
Yeah, he was the minister at that
Oh, okay.
yeah, at Winterfest. And so we're sitting up there. All of us are sitting up there. All of us are going to sleep. I don't think any one of us from any choir was up there like wide awake. We were all going to sleep. And so he turned back to us. He was like, "Choir, y'all tired?" And we were like, "Yeah." And he said, "Well, what if you have to stand there and cast out a demon, and it's gonna take you all night to do it? You still gonna?" I'm like, "Okay, all right. Well, if that
This
happened,
is not that scenario, sir.
I mean for real, because at the moment we're
Let's
not
just
trying to
say he,
cast out. Go ahead, Lee.
let's just say he made a lot of people upset.
Yeah, I know.
Y'all, you, you all went to sleep on breakthrough.
Yeah, we were tired, Leland. We all of us have been on tour. All of us
Yeah.
have been on tour, and we came back off a tour to go do that, and we were tired. I mean, we had just come from Florida. Voices had come from someplace. Lead singers had come from someplace. Ladies of Lead, they were there. They had come from. I mean, we all go out on tour, and we weren't there in the city. We were like all over. We come from Florida, and everybody else has come from all over the place. And
Wow.
so we were tired, and we would we would be at these churches, and we would be there singing, and then um, yeah, we didn't stay in host home. We didn't stay in hotels. We stayed in host homes, and
Yeah.
um,
We had some good
yeah,
host homes.
yeah, good host homes. If you got a good one, sometimes you didn't
The
you didn't get good ones.
the girls who the girls when we were over when we were in New York, and the girls who got the rooster feet family.
Yeah,
Rooster Teeth.
yeah, that's what they had gave him to eat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so sometimes you have some good ones, sometimes not. I think
Yeah,
I
they
I
do.
slept in one. I slept in one where they had like a bunch of cats, and now I'm not allergic to cats, but they had cat hair all over the place. I had cat hair on my suit, and
Ooh.
yeah, it was.
Yeah, I think I'm asleep on the bus.
Yeah, it was.
I, I
Yeah,
just step
we.
into the whole song to wash them real quick, but yeah, I'm asleep on the bus.
Yeah, we had. Yeah, we had some rough spots, but then
Wow.
after Winterfest, we were there until, I mean, till late, late. It was super
Yep.
late, and then we were on the bus. We got on the bus, and we stayed on the bus for like a couple of hours because the traffic was so heavy we couldn't get out of the parking lot. So,
Um.
so once we got to the hotel room, there was nothing open. They had a McDonald's across the street that was closed, and
There was
so
that little dive restaurant thing that we ended up in.
yeah. Well, some of
Wow.
us ordered pizza, and the pizza didn't get there till like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and
Okay.
and then we got back on
Should
the
have went down.
bus. We got back on the bus, and we went to Mississippi.
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah, and
Wow.
we did a church service. We did a church service Sunday morning.
Yeah.
We do one Saturday night?
No.
Okay, we did one Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when I tell
That was
you,
the last
Corey,
service of the.
yeah, when I tell you, Corey, that uh, as soon as we got on the bus, I know I went out, and I know everybody else that bus was quiet because everybody was asleep.
How did
We were
Rodney? How did Rodney find these places?
we were so tired. Um,
Oh wow.
yeah, and so when I took over the reins as director of ES, you know, I had something to say about us going to these places and then us paying for them because we had to pay to go to these places and
Really?
yeah, I mean we didn't have to pay the
Why
church.
wasn't it the other way around?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, see, we didn't have to pay the church. We
But you had to pay for the bus
had to
and
pay for the bus, and if we had to get hotels, we had to pay for that. And those
Okay, okay, got you.
now the churches. I tried to find us places where we can get a big offering.
Hmm.
So that's how we would pay for our tours and stuff. And the problem that I had with Lee, and I don't mind saying this online. I've already told them this, so they know already. Is that you're sending us out, to these places, right? And
They're not
it is
underwriting you.
yeah, it is at well, this is at the sacrifice of um, our breaks. So we had a fall break in October that we were always going on tour,
Oh wow.
and then we had a spring break in either whenever spring break was, and we were always going on tour. And while everybody else was going home and enjoying their time with their families and stuff, we were on a bus going to some church to sing. And and you're telling me that this is a recruitment thing. Well, okay, I get it. However, these young people are sacrificing their time with their families, their time, much time off that they need, so that we can go and recruit people, which brings in money to the college, which helps you out. But we don't see any of that. So I say I don't think you should send us out like that, and especially not pay for it.
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so we have
the thing
to.
is they do actually have an ensemble that they do pay for.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Voices of Lee.
that's called preferential treatment.
Yeah, they go and they go all over the place, and they have their own
Mm,
bus. They have their own bus that they don't have to pay for
wow. Why didn't they allow you all to utilize that bus?
because it's for them.
Quite
Huh.
literally, their director Jamie Marine is pretty much a genius in the music business industry, and so therefore anything he wants he gets.
Wow.
Yeah,
Huh.
so so those are the grievances that I had. I just didn't think it was right. I didn't think it was right that we were being sent out like that when I was a student.
Oh
It's,
yeah, I hear you.
it's like, and then you want me to go out here on this break during the break when everybody else is at home doing whatever, enjoying their family, and I'm out here working, so to speak. and then
They did
when break is
also.
over, yeah, when break is over, I have to go back. I have to go back to school. I have to go back to school.
Right, right.
And then you had some professors that would give work over the break, which it's like, okay, why? Okay,
Insult to injury.
yeah. So now I gotta sit on the bus and I gotta do work that you have assigned me to do when I'm supposed to be on break.
And the other thing is, at the time, like this early 90s, the late 90s, Lee, if you were a music major, you had to be in two different ensembles, a primary and a secondary.
Yeah.
The secondary ensemble was required to be a touring ensemble,
Yep.
Wow.
and that touring ensemble was required to tour every weekend.
Yep.
They finally lightened up on that once they got their accreditation, but for quite a while there, you had to basically be the slave of the school.
Yeah, that's really biased because of the simple fact that I'm sure they utilize that as some type of recruiting element.
Oh, it
Yeah.
was.
Absolutely. That's why
That
we
was
went
the whole
out.
point.
Yeah. That's why we went out.
Wow, that's crazy. Well, well, it made you all stronger, toughened your skin up, I'm sure.
Oh, I definitely learned how to deal with Rodden, or should I say,
Oh,
he learned how to deal with people like me.
got you, got you. Hey, fellas, I like to sit in a little while longer, but it's time to go check on the kids because they got school in the morning. And so I'm gonna go ahead and jump off.
All right, Corey. Hey, as always, man, it's a pleasure. Thank you for getting on.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too, Lee. I hope to get on with you one of these days in the future.
Hmm.
All
All
right,
right.
but y'all take care now.
All right. Well, you tell Vanessa I said hey, and you kiss the kids and knock out your oldest one for me.
He's doing a little better, so I'll just give him a little bit verbal encouragement from Uncle Robbie.
All right. Yeah. You tell them
Y'all take
don't
care
make me
now.
have to get in my car and come over to Buford because I will.
All right now.
All right, man. Love you, brother.
Y'all take care. Love you too.
All right, now. Yeah. Sorry if I got a little raised up when I started talking about that because I mean I just thought that just wasn't right.
Hmm.
And every time we went off somewhere and we got back super late, it's like okay, no, we're not gonna have rehearsal. And I didn't care what they said because I mean, you
I
know,
know.
you expect these kids to go to class. That's why they're there for. So you know, they went to class, and you know, I'm not gonna have them come to my class too. So
Yeah.
anyway, I'm pretty sure it was like that when Leroy and when
Hmm.
Eric were the directors.
Yeah. Well, I know Eric was actually also pretty much, why are we doing this?
Yeah. Oh well, like Corey said, it did make us stronger.
Yep.
Oh boy. Yeah, I just remember how tired I always was.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
I remember one time you were out of the group then. It was Lester,
Mm-hmm.
and we were all there for what were we doing? I think it was Lee Day, and we were mass choiring for Lee Day,
Mm-hmm.
and we were all up there, and I mean, I was tired. I mean, I had been to class all day, and I had been to work, and I had an ill mood, man. My attitude was rotten that day. I think because a kid had pissed me off or something like that, um, but my mood was rotten. I remember, and so I'm standing up there, and um, Lester had said something to me, and I said something back to him, and it was full of attitude. I remember it was full of attitude, and so what in the world? This girl changed into a dude.
Not a dude. That's basically her powered up form.
Oh, okay,
It's she's from Hunter x Hunter,
okay,
and yeah, don't try and make sense.
okay. All right. Well, anyway, he had called me to the praying room,
Mm-hmm.
and he said to me, "Hey, I don't appreciate you saying that to me." And after he said something to me, and I just responded to what he said, and I said, "You know what? I'm out of here. I'm gone." And I left. And he actually chased me down the sidewalk because I mean I wasn't gonna put up with anything else. I was done. So
Mm-hmm.
he chased me down, and he said that he was sorry, and um, I told him, I said, "Hey, and you just caught me the wrong time today. You shouldn't have said what you said, and maybe I shouldn't have said what I said back to you, but you just caught me at a wrong time." And so he convinced me to come back, and so I went back. Oh, come on! He always finishes me with that. But anyway, yeah, some great times in EBS, but not so great times.
Yeah.
And then when I became the director of EBS, I was always tired. I was always on the go. And then I had my teaching job at Cleveland High, so I was doing that. I was doing that, and I had to fulfill the expectations that they had of me. And so if I was doing that only, like if that was this is my only job, then
Mm-hmm.
block, 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 block. Yes. Then I would have. I think I probably would still be doing it. Maybe. There we go. Got you that time. You remember you remember our first tour when you got in?
When we went to Knoxville, not Knoxville, Chicago.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was something. Now, see, we were in Cincinnati the first night,
Yeah.
and the weather was fine because we got out and we walked around like we were doing some witnessing and stuff. And so we got out and we walked around. But then when we went up to Detroit, oh my
And we
goodness,
suddenly had all this snow.
yeah, yeah, we did Detroit first, and they had just gotten a snowstorm. They got 17 inches of snow. So we were in Detroit first, and then we went to Chicago after. Yeah, I remember everybody got sick, and I had gotten sick. The guy that was my roommate, besides you, he had gotten sick, and so I got it from him.
Danny?
Yeah, yeah. Danny had gotten sick, and I got sick from him because he was sick, and Leroy was like, "Yeah." So, because remember we went out to sing in the subway station or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and he was,
Yeah.
and I'm like, "Dude, man, I'm sick," and he was like, "Yeah, you still gonna go?" And it was so cold. I'm like, "Dude, man, I can't. You gonna have me out there singing in the cold, and I'm sick?"
I remember you wearing or having that big Michelin Man.
And I am so glad that I brought that jacket because I would have been struggling. I mean, me and Leroy probably had to fight if he was like, "Yeah, you gonna be out there in the cold." No, I'm not, and I'm sick too. No, I'm not. But yeah, so glad I brought it, and y'all picked on me so bad with that coat,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't care. I didn't care. I was warm. It was cold, and I was warm. So glad I brought it. I know. Thank you, Holy Ghost. I listened to the Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit said, Holy Spirit said, bring that coat. And I brought that coat. And so glad I did. Yeah, but y'all picked on me so bad. Mika, I was standing on the steps. I had the coat on. And she said, if I pushed you off, would you float?
Would you bounce?
I know she said, would I float? I said, you know what? Y'all just better leave me alone. And everybody that tried it on was like, oh, this coat is so warm. It's like, yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
I know. That's why I'm wearing it. Oh, that was some good times, man. Oh, boy.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yep. And I stuck with it until I couldn't actually do it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I had started student teaching, and due to that, I was very limited on what I could, the services that I could go and sing. And Yeah, I think the second semester I had to be like second semester I had to oh no, I don't want that. Back. Yeah, second semester I had to actually not take EVS at all. It was just student teaching. So I think I sung with EVS like maybe one
Yeah.
time.
I seem to recall that was actually what a lot of people had to do in the choirs for the
Yeah,
music ed side.
yeah,
I mean, it's not like Miss Holden would have given you an option for anything else.
yeah. No, because I mean that took up a lot of time.
Yep.
Yeah, I was in the classroom all day. I had to do prepare lesson plans. Uh, I had to do yeah, I had to do all of the teacher stuff that the teacher was doing, the regular teacher was doing.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
so were you what was your degree?
Originally, it was music education, but it ended up being applied voice because of Miss Holden.
Because of Miss Holden.
Mm-hmm. So it ended up with being applied voice, and then of course master of church music. So
Yeah, I remember that upper division exam was kind of stressful.
yeah, very much so.
Yeah, those theory classes, um, and I'm not ashamed to say it. You know, those theory classes were kind of tough for me because it just didn't click with me like it did with other people.
Well, there's a lot of people that had issues with it, so nothing to be ashamed of.
Well, I mean, I think it had a lot to do with who was teaching it.
Yes.
Because I know Mr. Wyatt. He taught theory one,
Mm-hmm.
and then
And if you were lucky enough to have him, you learned a lot.
yeah. But then there was like, but then there was just like you know there were some professors that only taught certain
Mm-hmm.
theory classes. It's like theory three. The only person that taught that was Mr. I forgot his name, but you
Not
know,
Dr. Thomas.
no, it wasn't Dr. Thomas.
Um, I had Miss Stanberry for 3,
Okay,
and I had her for 4, unfortunately.
oh yeah,
So the second, but that I still managed to pass the second one with her. Whereas when I had it with Dr. Thomas, the first time I failed.
yeah.
But that was also when I was going through a whole lot of stuff that you know about. So
Yeah, I I had Miss Danbury for theory two, and then I had I forgot his name. He was the only one that taught it.
Moorhead.
Moorhead, yes, that's who it was. I had Mr. Moorhead for Theory Three. He was the only one that taught it, and I didn't get anything that he was saying. And I think I barely passed this class. And for Theory Four, I had Miss Danbury again. Stansberry, is that her name?
Stanberg.
Yeah, yeah, I had her again. But Dr. Thomas was music history, and he was the only one that taught it.
Hmm. I earned my D in that class.
Upset, you got that right. That was a hard-earned D because, my goodness, his exams.
Hmm.
I remember.
Although I did retake it, and it was a lot easier the second time. I'm not joking. He really did change.
Yeah. Well, I took. Yeah, I failed music history one, two, the first time, but I took two in the spring, and
Hmm.
because you know he was the only one teaching it, so it was only offered
Yeah.
like once per semester, and
Hmm.
so yeah, so I took two, and I ended up passing two with the C, but
Yeah.
one, yeah, yeah, that class was stressful. Yeah, so I remember one time he was actually out. I think his wife um, had been um, had been battling
She had
cancer,
cancer. Hmm.
and so oh, he finally got me. Yep. And so he had been out, and so somebody was in there giving the test for him, right? And you know
Hmm.
he has like music clips for us to identify, and then say why was this song made or whatever.
Yep.
So and he would never tell us what was being played, and that was whole part of the thing.
Yep.
So this person that was in there giving us the test, she said, "Yeah, I'm playing uh, I'm playing the second movement from Vivaldi's," and she just told us everything that was being played, and we just kind of like looked at each other like, yeah, she's not supposed
Don't
to be
look
telling
the
us.
person in the mouth.
Yeah, she's not supposed to be telling us what. Yeah, it's gonna help us answer the question. So, yeah, that class was stressful, and a lot of the Bible classes were stressful too.
Hmm.
So I remember taking Christian ethics, right,
Yeah.
and it was being taught by this one lady. Forgot her name. She was big into the Lutheran religion, and so that's what she taught us. She taught us the Lutheran religion, and just like, I don't think this is what Christian ethics is all about. But I ended up dropping the class because her test. She gave us like a couple of tests and I failed both of them. So I was just like, well, you know what? I'm just gonna get out of this class here.
And everything was focused on the Lutheran mindset as opposed to the Church of God mindset.
Yeah. So I just didn't get it. And then I took the class the next semester with this guy, and he just made complete sense.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think I told him, I said, I took a class with this professor, and she just didn't make any kind of sense to me. But you just made complete sense.
And you gotta love it when a teacher actually does make sense for what they're trying to do.
Yep. Oh, this little cell little thing that keeps killing me.
So, yeah.
Oh boy. Okay. One more time, and then I'm gonna head on out. It's after 9 o'clock.
All right.
How's Mikey doing?
Oh, he's doing pretty good. Getting ready for his wedding.
Oh yeah, that's right. When is that happening?
October something. Let me see here. I know they're supposed to be sending you an invite, or at least an announcement. Uh, October 26th.
26. All right. If I come, it'd have to be a weekend thing.
Well, it's a Saturday, so.
Yeah. Well, good. So I'll have to come and be there for that, and then I have to fly right back out.
Mm-hmm. Understandable.
Okay, I'm blocking. What is going on? I've blocked everything. Oh well. Oh boy. All right, well, Lee, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get off.
Cool.
It has been a pleasure talking to you, man. Thank you for getting on with me. Once again, everybody, this is my friend Leland, my brother Leland, and he is um, living in Colorado. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and it is like what 7 o'clock your time there.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's 9 o'clock here, and I normally get off about between 8 and 8:30. But we were online, we were talking, so it's all good. But Thank you, Lee, for getting on, and thank you for the
My pleasure.
conversation. And I always send you an invite, even though you're not on. I always click when it says invite people to your party. Always click by your name, and
Hmm.
just so happens that you were on this evening. So
Yep.
I appreciate that. What game are you playing?
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Okay. Have
I
you
have
played
really been enjoying it.
have you played the new Final Fantasy game yet? Final Fantasy 7?
16.
Is it 7? I think it was 7.
Oh, seven Rebirth. That's what I'm playing.
Oh, sweet.
Hmm.
Yeah. How was that game?
Yeah, I'm liking it a lot.
Okay.
If they had told Seven story with as good of the mastery that they're using with this, I would have probably enjoyed Seven a whole lot more
Okay.
because I didn't like Seven.
I think they should. I think they should do an Advent Children. Yeah, I've
Well,
watched. I've
this
watched
pretty
that.
much takes part of that into account.
Yeah, yeah, I've watched that movie several times. Like, I think I owned the Blu-ray of it for a long
Hmm.
time, and I think I wore it out because that's one of my favorite movies.
It was a good movie.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for having me.
Hey, you're welcome. And I'll send. I'll like I said, I'll put a check mark next to your name every time I go live when I do a live stream. And
Okay.
if you're on, you're more than welcome. Just hop on, and we'll talk about whatever.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So everybody, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. And once again, if you please hit that like button and hit the subscribe. Please subscribe to my channel, and please hit the bell notification so you will know when I get on. Shout outs to Meow Plays 07. Meow Plays 07 was actually Leland. He was instrumental in getting me set up with this. He was the one that planted the idea in my head and then showed me how to get everything set up so that I could do this every Sunday. So
Nice.
yeah, so he's actually used to be one of my students, and so he got me set up with this. So I'll always make sure I shout him out every time I get on, every time I live stream. And I'll also tell my people that if you are looking for a little more intense game playing, going over to his channel, they do all the cussing and vulgarities and stuff over there. I've actually listened to a couple of his live streams, and they talk. Yeah,
They don't mince words.
no, they don't mince words at all. So um, yeah, so if you want a little bit more intense gameplay, just going over to his channel. Make sure you like and subscribe to him, and hit the bell notification for him because he is not on a schedule. He is sporadic when it comes to his live streaming. So whenever you want to know when he's live streaming, then hit the bell notification for him. So that's it. I'm gonna say good night. I will be back on again. It's between the 6 and 6:30 hour, and I will stay on until 8:30. I don't think I have anything going on next Sunday, so it should be regular time. So make sure you follow me, and I will see you again next Sunday.
Good night.
Good night, and stop.